Wow, 1, 2, 3. Wow. Hello world, it is your Unkle Heavy. Today I'm in location in Asheville, North Carolina. This behind me is the Biltmore Estate. Look at that mansion. Look at that big mansion there. We're here today to tour this mansion, take a walk around the grounds, see everything there is to see about this site. You know I love old mansions, you know I love gardens. It's gonna be a great vlog. We already got our tickets. Let's go see what kind of gilded age trouble we can get into. Do come along. So there's tickets up ahead. This is where we are heading today. Visiting another Vanderbilt house. The important thing to remember as we go through this during the day, this was a single family home. Oh, house, walk this way. I think just at the end of this path, we're gonna have the grandest of grand reveals. And here it is, Biltmore House. Look at that beautiful mansion right there. Wow. Just absolutely breathtaking. Now we got the sun to come out now and get a really nice zoom shot here. Oh my, look at that. Would you look at that house? Oh yeah. That is one beautiful mansion right there. And you can see off in the background, the Smokies are poking up over the left. Sneaking up on this fountain right here on the field. Now, imagine this is the fountain in front of your home, which is right here. Yeah. That must be nice.
The Biltmore Estate was conceived and built by railroad magnate George Washington Vanderbilt II. After falling in love with the Asheville area, he decided to build what he called his little mountain escape on the 125,000 acres of land he purchased there. Construction began in 1889 and continued on for 6 years before completing the 179,000 square foot home. Still holding the record of the largest privately owned house in the United States, it contains over 4 acres of floor space that are made up of 250 rooms, including 35 bedrooms, 43 bathrooms, and 3 kitchens. Sadly, George passed away unexpectedly in 1914. However, the estate still belongs to descendants of the family. The company charged with its care is run by George's great-grandson, who oversees the 2,400 staff members that continue to take care of the property. Each year, the Biltmore Estate attracts over 1.7 million visitors.
This is the way we came in before. Gotta stop and get this. Beautiful. This is actually the stables, the roofs of the stables that they've converted to a restaurant. So this would be the stable. I always have to point them out. Not sure if it's a gargoyle or a grotesque. I want to just do a panoramic here. The Smoky Mountains are looking very smoky. And then you turn around to this beautiful house right here. Here's the Italian gardens. Look at these trees. Oh my goodness. Here's a nice shot of the Italian gardens here. Imagine just having this all to yourself to walk anytime you want. Look at this wall right here. Absolutely beautiful. Just so nice. All right, let's take a good look around these gardens today. See what we can see. Just look at all the pretty flowers, row after row. Now you know, no garden's complete without a beautiful pergola with nice creeping vines on the sides. Look at the garden wall over there at that beautiful gate. Gosh. Just, I mean, here's my panoramic of the entire gardens. Can't even imagine the amount of work that goes into just maintaining this section only. At the end of the gardens, we have this here. this beautiful conservatory. Oh, hello, Mr. Lion. This is the gardener's place where you can actually buy things to bring home with you from Biltmore. The backside, look at that beautiful chimney there. Used to heat these greenhouses. Journeying through the woods here, trying to find another hidden garden. Look at that house back there. It's just gonna be a cool vlog. Look at this grand foyer right here. Two billiards rooms. All those game heads right there. And the flag's over. Just look at this dining room table right here. I completely missed this pipe organ up here. Look at that. Imagine having a dinner and having a pipe organist. If you look right there, there's a hidden door for the servants to bring in the food. Yeah, this is a beautiful breakfast area. That clock. Yeah, that's just amazing view. Look at this. Old light switches and call buttons. Look at this library right here. That is some fireplace right there. I mean, that fireplace has to be 7 foot tall. All that dark wood. Gorgeous. And he was in his early 50s when he made all this money. Look at the tapestries. Gosh, I just can't fathom this being a single family home. It's amazing. I have to get the size of this door. My goodness. Look at that door. Crazy. Just simple things like this light fixture right here. It's got to be 18, 20 feet tall. And the ceiling's incredible. I'm always so impressed by these fireplaces. Just look at the size of this. Look at the beautiful piano. So much nice. All right, I gotta just get a shot of this grand staircase going up. Look at that. Wow. Beautiful. Even the elevator's beautiful. So that's the landscape designer, Olmsted, and he did Central Park and Delaware Park over in Buffalo. A little bit of Buffalo here in Biltmore. Kind of looks like the endless hallway in the Haunted Mansion. Always a Disney reference with me. So this is Vanderbilt's bed chamber here. Look at this. This is a bedroom. This is where you sleep. It's like bigger than my house. Kind of hard to see, but look at the size of this fireplace here. That mantle is like 13 feet up. Just look at that vanity right there. This would be the oak sitting room. Just the grandeur and the size of these rooms are just unbelievable. So George and Edith had their own bedrooms, and this is kind of where they met in the middle to discuss things and have breakfast, do business. So this is Mrs. Vanderbilt's room. Much more cheery than Mr. Vanderbilt's room, that's for sure. I like the lighter colors. This is the tunnel just leading to the guest suite area on the 3rd floor. This is the guest living area here. This would be the guest room, I guess. Wow, I just want to shoot down the grand staircase. This is the 3rd floor and up to the 4th floor. Just fabulous. Another one of the guest bedrooms here. Beautiful wardrobe, you know I love them. These beds are really elegant, very elegant. I believe these are called fainting couches. This is the 3rd room in what's known as the Louis XV suite. Of course, got to get a shot of the water closet. Very modern during its time. Now it looks like we're going down into the basement. This is known as the stone corridor. It kind of connects 2 parts of the house and part of the structure of the house as well. This is known as the Halloween room. It's a spooky bat. Look, he even had his own personal bowling alley in the basement. If I ever become rich, I definitely want one of these in my house. Back then, servants would actually sit at the end of the alley and reset those pins before the next bowler went up. This would be the in-ground swimming pool in the basement. That's a very deep pool. They were saying this was before modern chemicals were used, before chlorine, so they would actually drain the pool and fill it each time they used it. That's wealthy. They said most people at the time didn't know how to swim, so they would just basically flop around the water and hold on to those ropes on the side. These are all the little dressing rooms that they could change before swimming or doing recreational activities, so they wouldn't have to walk through the house dressed in their bathing suits. Here's one of those wig-wag call boxes for the servants to wait for people to dress whomever was in a certain numbered dressing room. And of course, this would be the workout area and the after swim shower area. Interesting thing about this gym and the swimming pool is that at the time it was inappropriate for men and women to use it at the same time. So men would swim together and women would swim together, but never co-ed. This is the servant halls. Here's the servants' bedrooms, which are actually very nice. Here is the cold storage area. Dry goods. Kind of dark in here to see, but this is called the rotisserie kitchen. This is where they would roast large pieces of meat on a spit. This would be the one side of the kitchen area. And that's a gigantic stove with all the copper pots on there. Imagine trying to keep that thing hot all day long with coal. Of course, here's the dumb waiter going upstairs to the main dining area. This is the servants' dining area. Think about Downton Abbey, how they would sit and eat their meals before serving the house members afterwards. Floral arrangements and vases for various parts of the house were stored here. Imagine having a home that had its own floral shop. Here's one of the laundry rooms and the pressing areas. this spindle system over here. This is the drying area here, the steaming area. There's the other end of that pulley system right there. Pressing areas. Going back up again. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I should have been born rich instead of so good looking. One thing I will tell you about this place, get here early like we did, because look at this parking lot now. It's completely full, and it's one of 6 lots here, so do get here early. And let's just do a little drive-by in front of the Biltmore mansion. We have this nice little village we could walk around here that has some stores and some eatery just outside of where the big mansion is. We also have a hotel up there on the hill that you could stay right on property if you'd like. Pretty little fountain right here in the middle of it all. And they even have their own on-site winery here, and our tickets to the big house came with a complimentary wine tasting as well. Looks like there's a museum here that shows the history of the Vanderbilts. So this is George and Eve Vanderbilt. This was his home that we were touring. Sadly, he was like 51 when he passed away. Apparently Edith was a bit of an amateur photographer because roll film had just come out at the time. And this was 2 of her cameras. This was actually Edith's coat here from 1918. There's apparently a connection here to the Titanic, and it looks like originally George and Edith had booked passage on the Titanic, but for some reason at the last minute they changed their mind. Nobody explains why, but stopped them from going down with that ship. Apparently this was a gift to George for his 21st birthday. A chess set that used to belong to Napoleon Bonaparte. This is Cornelia and Cedric. Cornelia is the daughter. Good Cedric. Good Cedric. That's going to do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I really enjoyed making it. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to stay tuned. I'll have so many more adventures coming really, really soon. Till then, signing off from Asheville, North Carolina. Bye-bye.